Hello, all, welcome to my YouTube channel and another video. In this video, I'm going to explain why fighting for land is not a good idea or something that is not good. Uh, uh, Considering that land doesn't have any value, it is just a plain land and it doesn't have any specific value. So, fighting for land is not a good idea. It might be the fight between brothers for land, a fight between neighbors, or a fight between nations as well. It could be anything. So let me explain why it is not a good idea. So let's see. If we see that this is A person, this is B person, and this is the land that they're fighting for. So this land, let's call it the C area. So A person is having A area, B person is having B area, and we have C area that they are fighting for. So let's say if the land is just a, I'm just assuming that the land is a plain land. Uh, it doesn't have any value like there are um plantation or crops or something. So I do not consider that. I'm just assuming it is a plain land. So why fighting for this is stupidity. Let's say B is having less. So B can build flats and live on there because fighting involves loss of life. So loss of life is, I think, something that is far more crucial and should be more valuable than any plain land. That if considering that if the land is not having that significance, so the wise nature would be that we can have flats, build flats or do other things, so that we can have, let's say, more buildings to accommodate more people. So these kind of scenarios can be done. And if A wants, let's say that is a plain land, A can have other other buildings or flat areas, or no, I mean flatted areas. So that is the way that land problems can be resolved. So fighting is like loss of life. You are fighting for just a plain piece of land that used to have no value in the past. And considering it is not significant as of now, so if the case that it is a crop, so crop can be grown again. So these things can happen, but we are only assuming that it is a plain land, and fighting and losing or taking other anybody's life for a land is not a good idea. It's stupidity in a plain sense. So I would say fighting is not the solution. So that is it for this video. Like examples can be many more. Instead of flats, they can have their own garden or other things that they can cultivate. But fighting and risking life for land is not a good idea. So that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching my video.